G'day legends, today I am bringing my work home with me because I am under the pump and I need to get this stuff done. So today I'm going to be making up this junction box with this massive 185 cable. Alright, let's do it! This video is proudly sponsored by Universal Tools and Terminations. UTT has been empowering industrial electricians and switchboard builders with their innovative and specialised tooling since 2006. The 2022 catalogue is out now, and if you're an electrical apprentice or know of one, stick around to the end to find out how you can get an awesome deal on some starter kits. Alright, back into the video. Alright, first things first, I need to set up the area. Let's get this table set up. Ooh. Alright, a quick overview is that at the back of this board or junction box there is a gear tray, obviously where all the gear goes, but we need to put these gigantic insulators on so that our cables don't touch the metal gear tray. Anyway, let's do it. Now that the gear tray is out, I've taken the liberty of measuring up exactly where I want these insulators to go, but the question remains, how am I going to get it to stick onto the gear tray? That's right, all thread. All thread is, well, all thread. You see, the all thread is chopped up into little bits and then placed into the base of the insulator, just like this. Ah. Bet you didn't see that transition coming. Kinda couldn't show you what it was like cutting up that all thread. Okay, now with this out of the way, we now need to somehow find a way to screw it onto the gear tray, and the best way to do that is to use a tap. No, not kind of tap, this kind of tap. You see, we need to drill a hole slightly smaller than the tap in our gear tray, which is equal to the same pitch and size of our all thread. Get out of here. Let's do it. Breathe the holes. Breathe the holes is what the table needed. Yeah. Okay, now that we have our holes drilled to the right size, we're gonna need to use the tap. And often the best way to do that is a tap wrench, but I don't have one, so I'm gonna use my drill. Now, some people will tell you not to use the drill because you can wreck the thread or you can break the tap or you can do whatever. Just make sure you set your torque setting correctly on your drill and then whack it in and away you go. Let's do it! And there you have it, that's how you put the insulators onto the gear tray. And you can see at the very back, we've got the all thread poking through the back there, but we won't see it. So let's get it back on. Oh yeah. This junction box is for a 3-phase temporary installation, which means I need to get 6 of these 185 bad boys up and into the junction box. This cable is just a reference, by the way. So how do I know what holes to drill? Where do I drill them? What size? I'll show you. This is a gland plate. It came off the bottom there. And this is a gland. It sits on the bottom of the gland plate and then your cable goes straight through. You see, the only problem I've got is that this is a 50mm gland and it is way too big for my cable. I also have a 32mm gland, which is way too small for my cable. So I need a 40mm gland, which I don't have, but that's future David's problem. But I can drill out these holes with a 40mm hole saw using this hole saw kit. What? 40mm must be a popular size. Not doing too well here, am I? Oh well, moving on. Not really sure why I did that, but time to fit off the cable. So funny thing about this cable, you know, like you need a lug which goes on the end of the cable which sits on the back of the insulator. But this is a 150 and I need a 185. Also my gigantic crimpers, which are now starting to feel very small, are only 120 max. I mean, you know, I promise I'm a good sparky. You know, I've got a license. But I've got a good idea. Teleporters. Sparkerus! Fitter tools. Just not magic. Teleportus Spark! Fuckerus! Clance! I need your help, mate.
What can I do for you?
Mate, this is Clancy from Universal Tools and Terminations, and mate, he's got some wicked stuff to help me finish off this cabinet. Alright Clance, what do we got to finish this cabinet off?
Okay, we've got the brass cable glands, we've got the lugs, we've got the piston shafts, we've got the punch and dies, we've got the hole puncher, the cable cutter, and the battery crimper, the best.
So what Clancy's going to be doing is drilling some pilot holes in this gland plate so we can use this gigantic hydraulic punch. Alright Clance, get drilling. So Clancy and I have drilled 11.5mm pilot into the gland plate. Now we need to put everything together so we can use the hydraulic punch. Let's do it! So UTT have supplied me with a 40mm brass gland, but before we can stick it in, we need to punch out a 20mm hole. Let's do it. Would you check out this tri-split system so we don't get any of the waste stuck into the die? Alright, now that the 20mm are done, let's do the 40s. Would you check out this finish on that hole? Unreal. Alright, now we've got the glands on, it is time to cut up the cable, and would you check out this 18-volt cable cutter? Watch your fingers. So now we've cut and prepped the cables, it's time to crimp on the lugs with this bad boy. Done. Chuck some heat shrink on, now it's time to put on the insulators. Would you check that out? Clancy, thank you so much for letting me use all of these tools. I literally could not have done it without you. How can people find you and get some of these wicked tools?
So, to get tools like these bad boys, simply head to our website uttco.com.au or drop us an email at sales@uttco.com.au.
Great stuff, Clancy. I'm going to take this home so I can get it into work ASAP.
Legend.
Right, that is it for today. I'm going to get this cabinet finished off, cables up and in and terminated so I can get it back to work ASAP. Now, if you've learned anything today, I would really appreciate it if you were to follow and subscribe on whatever platform you're on. Plus also give me a big thumbs up because that really helps the algorithm bump up this video and show more people about the electrical industry. Now, about those deals for apprentices from Universal Tools and Terminations. Let's do it. Starting the month of May, UTT have put together some awesome toolkits to help you smash out your apprenticeship and beyond. Beginning at the starter kit for $250 and then ranging up to the advanced for $540, these are some of the best quality tools you are gonna get for this value. If this sparks your interest, jump on over to Universal Tools and Terminations so you can speak to Terry or Clancy about getting your first apprentice kit.